We are walking up the steps up to the bridge where everyone is driving. I don't know if we can get over there, but we're gonna try to see if we can get a better view.
Morning, Traventures. We are finally in Vermont. We drove up here yesterday. It took about 6 hours to get here. It turned very snowy. There is snow everywhere. I think they have about a foot on the ground here, and we're supposed to get more tomorrow. A nor'easter's coming. Might be blizzard conditions. I don't know. Yeah.
I just love a good snowstorm, but I think there's gonna be a lot of wind, and it's only gonna be 8 degrees. So cold.
Yes, we are staying at the Keron Valley Inn. It's a really historic place. I think it's 1857 or somewhere around there. And they have a really cool property here. They have hills and trees and mountains and all that stuff. But they also have these little cabins back here, which we're staying at. We're not staying in the main building because of COVID. So we're back here, which is really quaint and awesome too.
It's so cozy.
Yeah,
we just had such a relaxing night last night. We actually went into the main house and had pizza. And inside,
really
it's
pizza.
Really cool in there, you guys. We were only in there for about 10 minutes. We actually brought the pizza back here, but we did have a drink at the bar, so we will be back there later this weekend.
We had a margarita pizza that was unbelievable. They actually have their own little pizza oven that is awesome. It looks like a little igloo, but the thing spins around, so you get like all that convection heat and stuff. They actually gave us a delivery bag. Where is that thing? They said we could bring this back and actually put our food in it, so that was kind of cool. I felt like a delivery man for once. It was sweet.
I think we should take that home as a souvenir.
Anyway, we are going to head out. Where are we going?
We are actually going to a farm right now. I think we're going to do some cheese tasting, also some maple syrup tasting, and then we're going to come back here, tour the property a little bit, and then go out to dinner tonight.
Should be exciting. We'll see you out there.
First stop is Sugar Bush Farm. We're gonna do some maple syrup tasting and cheese tasting, like we said. Cabot cheese is actually from Vermont, so we get that at home, which is pretty neat.
Yeah.
And it's about 20 minutes away, but it is still in the town of Woodstock.
This drive is really beautiful. Very hilly, a lot of mountains, snow everywhere, pine trees. It's really just quintessential New England, and we can't wait to get into the town because we only saw it at night last night. We're basically just riding along this stream, which is probably a tributary of the Quechee, I think it's something like that. But it's a really cool river. It runs right parallel with Woodstock and down to Bridgewater, or whatever the name of that place is. We know a ton about this area. There's actually people snowshoeing right here, and actually cross-country skiing.
That is a workout.
Yeah. But this park looks really nice too. So we are going to be there in about 10-15 minutes, and we'll get out and show you around.
And go right on Old River Road. This is ridiculous, you guys.
This is the National Historic Park. I think they call it the Marsh Billings Rockefeller National Park.
So to the right there, that's Billings Farm. That's a very popular place. You guys, in February, on every single weekend, they are doing sleigh rides for only $5 per person. So sadly, we are here the last week of January, so we're missing that. But if you ever come in February, go there for $5. Really neat. We have made it to Sugar Bush, and right now we're in the little market area. They have everything in here, you guys. Books, obviously maple syrup. They even have little dog treats. They have a dog walking around. I think his name is Bentley. He's so cute. He's like the Sugar Bush mascot. But right now I think we're gonna go outside to the sugar house to see how the maple syrup is made.
What they're doing is putting wax on the cheese to keep it fresh for 8 months or so. They said it will last for 8 months in the refrigerator if it's waxed. If you cut it open, keep the other wax on top of the rest of the cheese, it'll last for a month, you know, fresh.
Yeah, just put saran wrap around it and you're good for another month. Also, you can bring the cheese without putting it in the refrigerator in your car for travel for a month unopened, which is awesome. You could just like take it and eat it on the way.
It makes it good for, you know, cheese that's traveling without refrigeration. And these are the large sap lines that bring the sap down the hill to the sap house. So they actually connect to this PVC pipe, puts it in these vats, and it does what it does inside.
It takes about 4.5 buckets full of maple sap to boil down to 1 quart of pure maple syrup.
That PVC pipe outside is actually where the sap comes in from the trees. It's put into these vats up here and then travels down into the evaporator, the evaporation tank, where it starts all of the boiling process that I was talking about earlier, and then finally comes out as the maple syrup. And this is a big machine, you guys. I mean, this is probably, I'd say, 8 feet tall, 10 feet tall, and about 20 feet long. They said they purchased it for $55,000 in 2014, and it has made so many vats and batches of syrup. Vermont's natural, you know, organic syrup that they love here so much. I've had some of it and it is really good. I'm more of an Aunt Jemima type. They would probably scowl at the fact that I liked Aunt Jemima, but I really do like it. There's something about it. I don't know what this is. This is Mark Your Hometown. Okay, so there's a map here. All the people that's visited, and geez, man, all the cities, many people traveling from big cities across the United States and even the world. Wow. Got a lot of people from India coming here, China, Japan, Europe.
It's so cold out, you guys. My gloves, I think, are in the car or maybe at the inn. I can hardly move them.
I have an extra pair if you want. I'm wearing 2 layers, so.
You've had this pair of extra gloves this whole time?
Yeah, we're in the Rockies.
This place right here is where they hold all their cheese, and it literally can last in here for 8 years. And 35,000 pounds of cheese is in this building right here.
That is crazy.
That's not a lot of cheese.
Not at all. And everything is free here at Sugarbush Farm. There's no entrance fee, which is great. Also, there is a little walkway called the Maple Walkway that you can take a nice little stroll along. You go up there and there is a chapel that she said is really picturesque, so we might take a walk up there. Once you walk over that little covered bridge, you make your way to the chapel. So cute. I wonder if you guys can get married here. It says, "Welcome to Sugarbush Farm. The Lord, the land, the maples, the animals. These are our providers." Aw, really, really pretty back here with the trees too.
So what's up? Doing good? Yeah, I think you just chew. Oh, you didn't like that, huh? You're cute.
We got a bunch of goodies, you guys. Dave's outside right now taking some B-roll and pictures of the cute little animals. There's a gorgeous horse right in front of me, just so beautiful. But we got regular maple syrup, then we got an amber color with rich taste maple syrup, so we can't wait to test these too. Then we got some cheese. We got extra sharp cheddar, which is always good with wine. And then we did one with smoked cheese with onion, which sounds amazing. I love onions, I love mushrooms, so I can't wait to give this a go. Dave picked up a cute little pin that says Vermont. Has the little maple leaves on it. Super cute. This was only around $4.95. And then the lady in there was so nice. She was talking to us about our vlogging and all that stuff and our channel, and she gave us some free cheese. So This is some Mountain Jack cheese already cut up, so we're gonna try these later on. We made it back to South Woodstock and we are outside of the country store right next to the inn. They do close pretty early for food, you guys, so if you are coming here, make note of that. It's around 2 o'clock, so we were only able to get soup, but the food in there looks so good. Tomorrow or the next day, we will definitely be grabbing breakfast and lunch here.
This place is really, really good. Authentic. It has all the different types of cheeses and milks and everything from the area. I'm sure they even have some local wines. Everything you could ever expect in a country store, a general store. Maple syrup, cinnamon toast crunch, chips,
Shampoo.
wine, beer, shampoo.
We don't even need to go anywhere. We could just stay here, get our food, get all of our goodies, and be good to go. We're just waiting for our soup and hot chocolate, then we're gonna go back to the room, relax and unwind for a little bit, and then we will be heading back into the town later on tonight for dinner. We took a nice little nap, got changed, and now we're headed to dinner.
We are going to the Prince and the Pauper. We looked at some of the menu on Google and it looks really, really good.
So good.
They have a very big assortment of different kinds of you know, cuisines and stuff like that, so
and
excited.
They have onion soup. That's why I am wearing my little beret.
Yeah, last time she wore that, we were in Paris. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out.
We're about to head out right now. Our reservation is around 8 o'clock and it's only about 5 minutes away, so it's very close.
We are hoping that there's going to be snow tonight. One thing we've noticed in Vermont is that even if there's no clouds, there is flurries. There are flurries, rather. And they're not really like traditional flurries that we get down in New Jersey, even though they're having a blizzard as we speak. We hope all of you are staying warm, and we hope none of the power goes out. The flurries here are actually the lightest flurries I've ever seen. They move around with the wind, and they don't really fall. They kind of just move in a horizontal direction. They're so kind of like fire ash. If you've ever been where there's a fire in a forest, you'll see how those are just so super light, and they go with the wind whichever way.
So the storm is about to make its way up this way, I think, tomorrow. So we're not gonna get any snow tonight, but I'm excited to see how much we get. Even if we get an inch or two, it's gonna be beautiful.
Unbelievable. It was like a rack of lamb Wellington, and the flavors of that au jus right there was just remarkable. Her cod was the best. It's gone. It's completely gone.
The panko, I don't even know if you can say it.
Yeah, panko bread cuts. Yeah.
So good.
That was the best fish I've ever had. Best fish I've ever had.
Rice, the vegetables, perfection, you guys.
I give this place a 99 out of 100. And I'm still gonna work on this one for you guys. But just beautiful setting. There's snow outside. We just had the best dinner we've had in about 3 years.
It's the next morning, and right now we're actually back at that little market that's right next to our cabin. Dave's inside getting us some breakfast. I think he's getting me a bagel and some hot chocolate. Their hot chocolate is really good here. If you guys are staying in South Woodstock or are just venturing through South Woodstock, definitely stop here. I am all bundled up because it's like 10 degrees out. At home in New Jersey, we are getting a major snowstorm. I think they have around a foot right now. So I'm actually glad it's not that bad up here because we will be outside all day today. We're hoping to see some flurries or a little bit of a snowfall, but we're definitely gonna be outside. That's why we're bundled. So let's get the day going. I see Dave coming along and he has something in hand. Yummy!
One small Vermont chocolate.
Just for me.
So apparently these trails right behind this country store are really extensive, And last week they had 100 snowmobiles lined up right here.
Shut up.
Doing it. Yeah, going around and doing everything. Yeah.
We saw 2 of them yesterday and we were like, we need to do that.
Yeah, yeah. There's no rental places around here close by that anybody really knows of. So you basically have to know somebody with one to do that. But we are going to Google it to see if there is anything close by.
What do you have here?
And one large icicle for Lady Anne. I knight you.
Food has arrived. Took long enough. I got a bagel. What did you get?
The BLT.
BLT. So we're gonna eat this really quickly and then we're headed to a gorge, right, hon?
Yep, Quechee Gorge. It's 165 feet tall. It's the largest gorge in Vermont. So right along Route 4, we're gonna head up there now. It's probably about 15 minutes away and we'll see you there.
We have made it to the start of our hike to the gorge. It's not too long. Right behind me is the visitor center. The man in there was super nice. And it's only about a 5-minute walk down to the bridge where you can see the best views of the gorge. So we're taking a nice little walk. You can hold on if you need to. The snow is coming down a little bit, so it's really pretty back here, you guys. Are you cold, honey?
Yep. It's actually really cool in these woods. A lot of pine trees, and we're on the Blue Trailblaze. So you follow that, you take a 5-minute walk down to a view of the gorge. We are here, you guys. Finally made it. Anne's over there. And it's actually massive. I mean, that is a really, really tall drop from the bridge down to the water. I don't know if you guys can make that out. Right about down there. You can see it flowing a little bit, but you could definitely hear it. I mean, that's for sure. It's only a 0.2 mile walk. And trail's really easy. A little slippery with the snow, but that's to be expected in the winter. Really easy walk. We're gonna try to head up to the bridge itself, even though there's traffic, to get a better view of the gorge, because it's gorgeous.
Down on the little trail, you have a bunch of fencing, so it's hard to really see the gorge. We made it! And they have these little peepholes that you can put your phone or camera through. Look how pretty that is. Wow. The water is rushing down below. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So it is safe. You can walk right on the side of where the cars are. Look at that.
This is incredible. You really feel that wind whipping when you're up here. Looks like most of the river here is frozen. So are my lips. I don't know if you can see that down there. So you'll notice that you're a little ways up the road from the visitor center when you get up to the gorge. You can actually just walk back that way if you don't want to make the trip back down to the visitor center. It's only 0.2 miles, so it's not hard. But if you're not feeling adventurous, you can just make your way back along the street here and get back to your car easily.
This is much needed. And it's still warm, so that goes to show you how long it really won't take you to get to the gorge.
Yeah, that was an incredible little hike there. Especially with the snow, it started like coming down in just little drifts. It was awesome. Really adventurous. Traventure-ish.
We are turning into the Quechee Gorge village, and there's a ton of stuff in here, you guys. An antique mall. There's also a place where you can try out different local spirits like rum and all that good stuff, which honestly we need right now to warm up a little bit. So let's go inside.
We have two different vodkas. The gold is distilled from maple syrup. The white is distilled from milk sugar. Whey, by cheese making. We do 3 different gins. The American style is the more traditional, kind of complex botanical gin. Sugarwood is simpler, but gets a little maple syrup on the finish just to smooth it out.
Nice.
And the barrel-aged gin is this American gin after spending time out.
Okay, so the Vermont Gold Vodka, American small batch. You ready?
Yeah.
Cheers.
We start with a rye whiskey, we infuse it with cranberries, and then it's finished with raw honey and a spiced apple cider.
Wow.
That's
Thought
really
you'd like
good.
that, yeah.
It's actually distributed in about 12 or 14 states now.
Great.
Not in New Jersey, unfortunately. It's in New York.
Haven't seen it, yeah.
So I know my
It's
geography. I know where New Jersey is.
Yeah, right?
Typically what we do with this is we mix it with champagne.
Oh,
That is right up my
yeah.
alley.
Cocktail called the Keron.
Yeah.
That is so good. Well, that was fun.
That was exciting.
I'm feeling a little bit warmer. We did buy a few goodies and also a shot glass. The guy in there was super nice. You can try up to 4, right?
Yeah, you can try up to 4 in the tasting. Scott was really helpful. He told us about everything. Very informative about all the different liquors that we're trying and tasting. And just an overall nice experience here. I mean, this is great with the wind blowing, the snow up in the air. And
I love you, honey.
love you. So we just realized as we were leaving that the Cabot cheese store is actually inside this big general store here. So we have to, since we're in Vermont, go there. I mean, we have it enough in New Jersey, so.
But we want to see if it tastes differently here.
Yeah, maybe it's a little fresher. You guys, look at how huge this bear is. I'm 6'2", and this is at least 1.5 feet taller than me. Dang. All right, in we go. I see Cabot already.
We are in the little general store, and I actually just tried more drinks. I had some wine. They just want to get you drunk here. But I am walking over to the little Cabot station. They have so many cheeses here. Really great place. A lot of good souvenirs, a lot of local goodies as well. Chips, snacks, you name it, they have it. So I think we are gonna grab some Cabot cheese and then make our way back to town. We just stumbled upon a really cute covered bridge, you guys. It's called Middle Bridge, and it's right across the street from the Woodstock Inn. We will be there tomorrow. Making our way back to the town of Woodstock, and we're going to the Woodstock Inn for lunch.
This has been long awaited to go to this place. It's one of the iconic buildings here in Woodstock, and the drive today is unbelievably beautiful. We have blue skies with a fresh coat of snow from last night. Everything just looks really, really great. You couldn't really ask for a better winter scene than this. If you guys are looking to get that quintessential scene and not go too far from New England, this is the greatest place to be.
This is the place, for sure. So we're eating at the Red Rooster. We're just gonna have some lunch, maybe some cocktails, and just tour around the Woodstock Inn, and then walk around the town a little bit. So we'll see you guys in town. Just sat down at our table at the Red Rooster. It is beyond stunning in this place, you guys. We will definitely be staying here the next time, won't we?
Yeah, this actually has like a feel of like the sanctuary in Key Island. We've never been somewhere that extravagantly beautiful. Yeah, we were just stunned. We were 10 minutes late for our reservation because we were walking around the whole place just like, it kind of, there's this one room that reminds us of the Enchanted Rose at Grand Floridian in Disney. And I mean, it's to the T, this place. Everything is so well thought out. The paint's fresh, the wood's nice. I mean, it's just,
the feeling, it's cozy, it's comfortable, it's elegant. everything you want. So we are ordering now.
Yep.
She just grabbed us some drinks. I think I'm gonna go with, I don't even know. Everything on this menu looks so good. The prices are really great as well. You know, salads like $9, soups $5, $6. Great little lunch spot.
All right, so you were digging into the soft pretzels that we got. They're really soft, you guys. I mean, like, very soft on the inside.
And
the
there's
cheese
no
dip.
salt even on them, and you don't even need it.
Yeah, the cheese
I
has.
always need salt, but
Right.
so good. This cheese is the real deal. Nothing artificial about this at all.
Yeah.
Vermont cheese at its finest, melted down. Perfect appetizer. Our main courses just came for lunch. I went with the risotto. Dave got duck wings.
Yep.
They smell amazing.
Yeah.
But this is like Thanksgiving in a bowl.
Yeah,
It has apples in it. It also has cranberry, some nuts. Sure. Onions, caramelized onions.
cheese.
So, oh, it's really good.
I think there's like seeds in there too. Sunflower seeds. Pumpkin seeds.
Really
that-
hearty dish. Really, really good.
I got the duck wings. These have sesame on there. There's a little bit of a sweetness to the sauce that they're cooked in. Let's try it out. So good.
They smell amazing. I can smell them from over here.
They're incredible.
I have to
They
try
have a little
one.
bit of a spice to them. These are awesome. Highly recommend.
Just finished up at the Red Rooster, and we were walking around and stumbled upon some coffee and tea around 4 o'clock here at the Woodstock Inn. They have coffee, tea, and really, really yummy oatmeal cookies. How good are these, hon?
Oatmeal raisin, yeah. Amazing.
So a nice little treat. We're just gonna walk around, look at the gift shop, and probably buy a few things. Packing up. This was definitely our favorite room of all time. Like, I just took stupid little pictures because we just loved it so much and we want to remember it forever.
This is my favorite towel ever. This is my favorite toothbrush area.
So we are checking out and we're gonna head over to the country store, grab some last minute goodies, get some breakfast or lunch.
Yeah, that's one thing we've definitely figured out. That is a daily must do when you're here in South Woodstock, because there's not much, but there is that, and it has everything. So
And
all the
it's
provisions
amazing.
you need during the day, you can find there, and it's just a good atmosphere with the snowmobiles coming down the mountain and getting their lunch and whatever.
So cool.
Plus their food is outstanding. Now that is a country store. Every time we go in, the food is phenomenal. There's
So good.
there's almost like no reason for us to even leave this little section of South Woodstock.
No, we just love it. Like he was saying with the snowmobiles, it's just so neat watching them drive up. Everyone just stops here and has lunch or breakfast in the morning.
And then
so
goes
it's just
back out on the trails.
so unique.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so that's it for this Traventures video. We hope you all enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe down below. We'll see you guys very soon.
We have a bunch of Traventures this year, so you guys can come along with us on those. Be ready, stay tuned. We love you guys. Bye.